I'm tired, I guess, so I'm not as heavily involved in trying to find the solution, I guess. If you guys have brilliant ideas, then by all means, go out there and, give your suggestions to those companies.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, this is a two-parter. The first, for John, could you improvise a Death the Kid symmetry rant as Lord Death?
No.
Okay. Then for you and Stephanie, as Lord Death and Orihime, could the two of you have a conversation drunk?
Dude, are you drunk?
No. Or how you'd sound if the two of you were drunk.
I tell you what, Lord. Your death would sound like Undertaker. There you go. Okay, so we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the last. We got to kind of wrap this up.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to say that I really, really appreciate the work that you guys do. And like,
Thank you.
I can't even, I can't even tell you how much I do. I really,
That's all right.
I really hope that you guys can keep doing what you do for as long as you're able, because I've tried it and it really means a lot to me to do it, to be able to do it, and it's really hard work, and it's like putting yourself out there, and like putting everything on the line, basically. I mean, and then having to get rejected over and over, but that must not feel good. But anyway, rant. I just wanted to say that I really respect the work you guys do, and I just hope that things keep getting better, like you said, and so you can keep doing it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's sweet. Thank you.
I just want to say one thing. There is a lot of rejection in acting, and
I thrive on rejection.
and I feel like, I guess what I would like to impart to everyone out here in terms of rejection, because there's rejection in any sort of field, in personal life, or whatever. Nobody can take away anything from you unless you let them. You know what I mean? It's just because if someone turns you down for something, know in yourself that you have value and you have worth. And that's really hard to remind yourself of, but you should remind yourself every day, because nobody else is going to remind you. You know what I mean? Like, they don't really, they don't care. They're all doing their own thing. So I just try not, whatever hard times you're going through, try not to let it get you down. And everything's temporary. I'm very Buddhist. So any suffering you're going through is temporary. Things will get better.
Yeah.
I have 2 questions. My first question is a request from my parents to John. They wanted to know how a famous voice actor could play in a movie like Dazed and Confused. Because my dad really loves the movie and we've watched it over and over again.
Yeah.
You were doing
Yeah. Well, I met him in the movie, yeah.
So,
It's great. Love it. You know?
My friend was here in Milwaukee. They were down in school together.
Oh, well, if you can say John Swasey, the beer delivery guy,
Okay. Yeah.
says hello.
Okay.
Probably for food, but.
Well, yeah, quite frankly, it was funny. I was just up in Austin. We just had our 20-year reunion for the movie, and gosh, I wish I had it on. I was wearing the T-shirt that I got the other night. But anyway, I was doing that long before I ever did anime, and that was in '91.
okay.
So, but I was thrilled to be a part of that movie, and you know, a lot of very famous people came from that movie. McConaughey and Affleck, and, Goldberg. A lot of great, great actors were in that film, and Richard Linklater, the director, was just a very awesome director, and that we gave a lot of freedom to the actors, and it was great. And I was actually very humbled. I was when we were at the thing, I was talking. We were all introducing ourselves and learning about what, because not everyone stayed an actor. Some people have gone on to different things and whatnot. And there's one guy. We were just talking. He's like, so what do you do? Or no, I had introduced myself. I'm a voice actor. I do anime, and I was in Borderlands too. Anyway, he came over to me and he's like, dude, you're in Borderlands too? I love Salvador. And I was like, so humble. Here I am. This guy's in New York being an actor, and it was just some props from a guy. It was just fun. But tell your parents to keep watching it, and eventually they'll understand it.
And my second question is would you guys advise against taking an hour trip to get to the place, like the studio you want to work at? Because I'm going to college next year, and it's an hour trip to get to Vancouver, so.
I drive 4 hours to get to Funimation.
Yeah, an hour is nothing.
An hour's nothing.
And if you can get it in so that it would suck to drive an hour and then be like, hey, I'm here, and nobody lets you in, you know what I mean? So if there's somehow you can plan it, ask if they do tours, or if you're at a convention and one of the actors, I don't know, or directors there, see if they can somehow get you in, that would be cool.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so what is it like to voice a fight in anime?
Do you like fighting in anime?
I love fighting.
No, what is it like to voice?
You fight, right?
Yeah,
What's what?
What's it like to voice a fight in anime?
It's a challenge because you don't want it to just be the same noise over and over. So you have to, again, I was talking about this earlier, right? When you're in the booth, you don't just go, ugh, you really want to do it. So you're like, you're physically, yeah, I mean, there you go. You got it, dude. You got it. So that's, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I was doing a show one time, this early in my career, and I was very new, still didn't really know what anime was, and I was doing I think it was Street Fighter 2, and my character's just running down the street, swinging his sword and just fighting everywhere. So we just started rolling, it was just like, they cut that line.
and I know crocodile and Hinata.
Crocodile what?
I like crocodile and Hinata.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So when you guys are in the studio recording stuff, what do you find in your range of voices produces either the best results, either by personality it brings out or sustainability that you can keep the voice going?
It varies for each voice, I think.
Yeah.
But I think being in good physical health, just getting enough sleep, not eating spicy foods or drinking carbs over the night before. It's just really hard for me to stop it.
I was gonna say, you're not supposed to do that? Crap.
Well, for me, I don't know, if you sound like you do more textured, deeper voices, maybe it helps, but for you to do the voices, maybe it doesn't help.
Right. Really for any voice you do, somebody said it earlier, this is your tool, and you want to take care of it. If you're playing a character that sounds rough and all that, that's fine, but it's better if you can do that voice rather than that just is your voice. Does that make sense? So, but it is tough, because I do a lot of rougher things. I mean, in Borderlands, just to give you an example, doing Salvador for more than an hour, I'm like walking down the studio going, see y'all later, thanks. I mean, it ragged me out, but You just really have to take care of your voice. That's the main thing.
Yeah, kind of follow-up is like the voices that you guys do, out of all the voices that you particularly do, what you find is what produces, like, it's your best day when you go in and you produce this kind of voice. What's the favorite one you do?
It's such a tricky question. They don't think there's an actual answer for that because you have to do the voice that is the character. So you have to be the character, you know? So I'm not, if I were to pick, say like, oh, when I do this voice, it's my best day, that would almost say like, only these characters work. Do you know what I mean? And that's not really the case. So really all you can be is like a healthy, clear-minded individual actor to do the best that you can, whatever the voice is.
Okay.
I guess.
All right, thank you.
Sure. Final question of the evening.
Hi, I have two quick questions. I was
Oh, sorry.
wondering,
Our final two questions of the evening.
they're short. Anyways, I was wondering, what characters you think that, Hinata or Hime should end up with?
Well, I think Hinata should end up with Naruto, because she really loves him, but also like no one else would want to be with him, so I just think that Orihime and Ichigo should end up together. That's just how I feel. Like, I will punch anyone who wants Rukia to end up with Ichigo.
Thank you. Guys, thank you all very much. What do you have coming
I
up?
have autographs tomorrow at 1 p.m.
And I think mine's at 11. And we may, you'll have to kind of ask around. I'm not sure if it's going to happen or not. But Vic and myself and a bunch of other people, we went out drinking, and then we decided to dub a movie. It's a live action movie called Gamera 3, Big Turtle. And we did it as a bunch of East Texas rednecks. And it's called Lake Texarkana Gamera. And I'm hoping we're going to have a viewing of it tomorrow. It's about 80 minutes long. And it has very memorable lines like, I am a big ass turtle. And my favorite, holy crap! So if you can, come by and see it. I'm not even sure where it is or even if it's going to happen, but hopefully it will. So about noon, is that right?
If we get the slot.
What's that?
If we get the slot.
If we get the slot, yeah, it'll be around noon. So anyway, we'll see. But thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of the convention. Have a great